California has a significantly lower rate of firearms deaths than the rest of the U.S., but there's been an increase in gun violence in recent years. That's partly why in September, the state's Governor Gavin Newsom signed into law a number of gun control measures, including an 11% tax on the sale of guns and ammunition on top of what the federal government already taxes. The money will be used to pay for more security at public schools and violence prevention programs.
The health-related costs, the cost borne by the taxpayers for gun violence is off the charts. Any fiscal conservative should be making that case. The cost of prosecution, defense, the cost of incarceration of people involved in gun violence is extraordinary.
California is the first U.S. state to implement a special tax just for guns and ammunition.
This is an attempt by the governor to, first of all, incentivize individuals to perhaps use a cost-benefit analysis and determine whether or not they truly need to lawfully purchase the weapon. And in doing so, it's going to increase the cost of doing business, not only for the manufacturers, but also the retailers. But then we also have to remind ourselves that no matter how much money is acquired by this additional 11% excise tax, it won't necessarily speak to those individuals who might very well be motivated to engage in gun-related offenses. They steal the firearms or they acquire them through nefarious means.
Governor Newsom also signed into law Senate Bill 2, which increases the minimum age for carrying a concealed weapon from 18 to 21 years old. It also bans people from carrying guns in numerous locations, such as parks and playgrounds, schools, churches, government buildings, public transit, and places where alcohol is sold. That's only a small part of the list. The California Rifle and Pistol Association has already filed a lawsuit claiming the net effect will be to disarm the lawful. In fact, last year, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in a 6-3 decision that people in a number of states have a right to carry a concealed gun in public for self-defense.
The California Supreme Court will have no problem affirming the constitutionality of these particular laws. But when they're challenged in the Supreme Court of the United States, I predict the opposite result. As flaccid as an attempt though this might be, it will certainly place this issue at top of mind so that we might be able to discuss it in the highest courts.
Among the gun laws just passed is also the requirement that semi-automatic pistols sold in California use microstamping technology, which etches unique identifiers on expended cartridges. According to Woods, that not only helps law enforcement trace shooting suspects, but could also open a litany of liability for individuals who purchase firearms. Mark New, CGTN, San Jose, California.